What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. A link will be in the description box below as usual. His video is entitled The Fear of Bringing Them Back Nothing. See, some people did some real heavy lifting for me and people like me. And they gave me and people like me a leg up in life. And for me, I was always afraid and I was driven to make sure that I didn't return them with nothing. You know, they pass you the torch. You keep the fire burning bright. And when you pass it, it's bigger and brighter. When you pass it, I had and have a fear of, I don't want to get past the torch and just let it die and then pass it to the next. And then walk back to the person who gave it to me lit like, my bad. There's a lot of shit going on. I think that's bullshit. And, you know, for me, this is an internal struggle that I have dealing with people, because I see a lot of people who are giving good opportunities, and people who laid foundations for people, and people who laid the groundwork to give people opportunities, better opportunities than they had. And their responsibility was to make the most of those opportunities, but also keep the ball rolling so the people after them can have opportunities. But they fucked it off. And they don't care that they fucked it off. And I can't, and some people, you know, oh, nobody did nothing for me. Not too many people could say that for real. See, I don't care whether it's family, friends, or the community you live in. Somebody in one or all three of those things has done something to make sure that you have an opportunity, by the reputation that they had and by the success they had coming along, and by the traditions that they brought, that they created or grew or nurtured or cultivated while you was living, that you could benefit off of. So what happens is you got some people out here who just blow those opportunities, who just blow that foundation, and they just and they don't care to come back. You know, some people sabotage these opportunities on purpose. See, some people know good and damn well that not only were they given an opportunity, they were given a responsibility to make sure the people behind them had an opportunity too. And what they did was they created situations to screw it up on purpose, to give themselves an out, to be the victim, to say that it wasn't their fault that they fucked it up. I was going through some things. I had some issues and things in life. The people that paved the way for you had issues and things going on in life. They didn't have the luxury of fucking up like you fucked up. They gave you something good and you fucked it up. And now you want to give them excuses when they did it in spite of the same excuses you got. Because there's a difference between an explanation and an excuse. People are making excuses. They're not giving explanations. You know what I'm saying? And we don't want to talk about that, right? We just don't want to talk about that. You know, I see too many adults whose family, friends, school, church invested in them. literally invested in them, and they walking around here like they did the shit on their own, and they still got nothing to show for it, and they still and they got the nerve to act like they better than somebody. And on top of that, got the nerve to act like I ain't got to do nothing for nobody else because wasn't nothing done for me. Wait a minute. Your family helped you, right? Yeah. You had friends looking out for you, right? Yeah. If you was one of the church people that the church gave scholarships to, the church looked out for you. Yeah. The school and counselors looked out for you. Yeah. Certain organizations looked out for you. Yeah. So they passed on the torch for you to be successful, and now that you successful, you did it all on your own, and now you're not passing the torch to somebody else. Fuck them, right? They got to get it on their own like you did, but you didn't get it on your own. Okay. You know, I got people in my family that are dead. And when it's all said and done, I got to be able to look them in the eye and tell them, look, you know, I made my situation better for the next. Made the situation better for the next than you. And I took what you did and I stepped it up a notch. You know what I'm saying? I stepped it up a notch. And I could look at them proudly like, this is what you gave me. This is what I gave them. So you can see, you know, I returned the responsibility. I respected the responsibility that I was given, and I acted upon it. You know, sometimes you don't invest in people because you feel like it or because, you know, you're a good Samaritan. You invest in people because people invested in you. You're not doing it for the next generation. You're doing it for the generation prior to you that did it for you. They're just benefiting off of it. But some of us don't look at it like that. Some of us don't care about the people that came before us and did things that gave us an opportunity to be successful. You know, some people don't care that the opportunity they were given, they blew them so bad that they burnt the bridge for other people to even have that opportunity. See, people don't want to talk about shit like that. This is where some of the animosity in society lies for certain types of people, because certain types of people built a bridge with their blood, sweat, and tears. And a few people came and burnt that motherfucker down and walked off. It was like, that ain't my problem, ain't my responsibility. Yes, the fuck it is. You the one that burnt the bridge. Everybody else built it. So it's your responsibility to rebuild it. But then, you know, when people are on your head or on your neck or on your ass like a pit bull and you look like a steak, you want to play the victim, right? You don't know why people don't respect you. You don't know why people trying to knock your ass out. You don't know why people don't want to be around you. You don't know why. Life is just so hard. No, it's not. You dropped the ball. See, it's difference between somebody, and this is where the split comes, because there are people who had to start from where the ball was dropped, who look at life completely different as people who got the ball and dropped it. See, somebody got to clean up the mess. And what you're seeing is there's a animosity between two factions. The people that drop the ball and the people that's cleaning it up. And the people that drop the ball want to act like ain't shit wrong. While the people, and then trying to tell the people to clean up the mess, to who picked up the ball, how you supposed to do it right. You better shut the fuck up. Because all you knew how to do was drop the ball and burn bridges. You know, this is why, for our community in particular, this is why when Obama was in office, everybody partying in the fucking White House, but never, you know, having any agenda, showed you what motherfuckers was on. That was a coalition of people who dropped the fucking ball. This is why some of them very same people, you don't hear them talking so much. Oh, the Trump administration, shut the fuck up. You know, do you really want to hear, you know, how can I say this? Do you really want to hear the pundits who are always talking about, we walked at the White House, we took pictures at the White House, we ate at the White House, we danced at the White House? Why is this country politically so divided? Motherfucker, you dropped the ball. See, now that you dropped the ball, now you young people need to do this. You people need to do this. Y'all need to get it. Y'all need to stand up. Y'all need to fight. Y'all need to do this. Shut your motherfucking ass up. You passed the torch and you partied that bitch away. Torch smell like motherfucking, you know, like Hennessy, vodka, and soul food. And then you want to tell people, well, I mean, I got it lit. I don't know what the fuck happened. What happened is, when you were supposed to pass the torch, this motherfucker turned into a house party. You partied with the torch and didn't take it no motherfucking well. Fucked up the house, and now you want a cleaning crew to come, fix it, relight the torch, and you just gonna come back in the house like it's all good? Better better get the fuck out of here with that shit. You know, no. It's not gonna happen, yo. Because I don't want to be looked at like that. Now we got a bunch of individuals having to do individual Superman work because we had a lot of motherfuckers that just dropped the ball. Look at all the brothers doing all these great things that don't nobody talk about. The brothers and y'all sometimes ignore or don't support or you know, when they stop these Herculean efforts that they doing, well, I really miss they used to do this and this. What were you doing at the time? I was chilling with everybody that dropped the ball. I just watched from afar. Brother, you're doing great things. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I went hard. I'm done. I ain't even got time for this shit. I'm out.